Hey gang, this is Tom from the Cash Flow Experts. Welcome. Want to greet everybody who's joining us today. If we've not met before, I reach my hand out and shake yours in a warm virtual welcome. It's the next best thing to us being all together in the same conference room. As you can see, broadcasting worldwide from our conference studio as we have been doing for almost 20 years, been close to 2 decades now. I usually say this at the start of my shows. If you have, this is training, right? So if you have any questions about the topic that we're going to cover today, you can submit those to me, and I can't guarantee it's going to be instantaneous that we can respond to them, but I do from time to time check this specific direct personal account to answer any questions you have. You can hit me up, tombusytom@gmail.com, tombusytom@gmail.com. So if you have questions about today's show topic or later on in the future, if a question comes up about your specific business, you can reach out to me and you can ask directly. This is like gets you straight to the horse's mouth. So you can ask about anything related to today's subject, or in the future, something comes up specific to your own business situation. Go ahead. And as I said, just give me a little time to respond to this. And sorry, it does not say customer service here. That is not what this email account is for. It is only for educational purposes. I got a great staff who will help anybody with any questions they have regarding purchases or questions about our programs. All you need to do for customer service is just reply back to any of the emails that we send out to you. So my staff sends the broadcast emails. If you hit reply to any of those come back to them. They go ahead and help you out with that. And if anything needs my attention, obviously, they call me in so I can weigh in on that. So again, you want direct questions about today's show or specifics about your business you want to keep private, go ahead and send those to tombusytom@gmail.com. Without further ado, I know today is a busy day for everybody. I want to share something with you. I have something really special to share with you today. If you are new to our business programs, or maybe new to the idea of funding and exactly how you can do this to get money to grow your income, because I'm sure it is more important today than ever been before. It's not 50 years ago that you can start on a shoestring and you can, literally claw your way up to the top. In fact, 30 years ago, I started my very first business with $2,000, give or take. Even today, it is more and more and more difficult for you to launch something, to start something, to begin investing, to do real estate, whatever it is that your plans are to do to enrich yourself more. It is more and more difficult to do that on a shoestring, which is why we, as a funding source education provider, have grown over the years. But first, I have a question before I launch into exactly what I've got mapped out. I've got some pages of some great content I want to as quickly as possible cover with you today to get you up to speed, answer your questions, and most importantly, give you access to you being able to get up to $3 million in business funding for your specific business needs. I said first a question, right? Why is my company's business funding program so popular that it's been around for 20 years now, serving tens of thousands of customers to help them get many, many, many millions of dollars in capital funding? Some of that money as low as just 2 or 3%. Yes, even some introductory offers are started at 0%. So why? The question is why, okay? I think I know the answer, and anybody can look it up. It's very simple. I've got it written down on the board to save you time. I recently searched the top ranked reasons online why many people don't get funding for their business when they try to do it all by themselves, right? So as I said, anybody can look at this. You'll see the exact same answers that I just found a few minutes ago and wrote up on the board for you. You can do it anytime you want. See the exact things that I found, which I see are very simple, straightforward. None of this is controversial. None of it's rocket science. None of it is really surprising, right? So it says on the search bar, on the search terms, it says poor credit scores, a lack of business credit history, and weak cash flow are the main reasons why an individual would fail to be given the funding that they want to start or grow a business. Common sense, right? None of that is surprising or particularly, out there in left field. So our famous non-recourse funding program, that's technically what the term is that is used for the kind of money that we supply people, which is most commonly or more commonly called or referred to as no PG, no personal guarantee. funding. So our famous program solved all three. I just went through what the three were, right? No credit, no business history, no cash flow. So our program solved all three of these problems for our customers to give them immediate funding access within 21 days. And it is on sale right now until midnight tonight. But before we get to that, let me get into the meat and potatoes, okay, of the three things. Here are all three of the things the program does for you to grant you access to up to $3 million in business funding, equity, and sales each year. So obviously, there's not a cap, there's not a limit. We're talking about how much we will assist you and help you in getting and receiving. And each year, each month, you can get more and more and more. And each year, you can increase and expand the amount that is available. In fact, those of you who know who are within my program, I teach you how to season money. Some people call it spin it, so that you can greatly increase it just by, it's sort of like taking it from one place, putting on a deposit in another. So you take a business line of credit from one place, put it in a deposit from another, and they'll double it. They'll double it with increased access to business funding. All of that is a more advanced technique that I teach people that I'm working directly with. But let's get you started. Let's get you in the beginning to get the money in your hot hands. So here are the three things that I said I wanted to cover in a little bit of detail. One, poor credit is not a problem when you use our hand-selected funding sources found in our members area that we give you access to. So in your welcome package, there'll be a few premiums, a couple of important sheets that you want to keep your hands on that have the passcodes and the access. Do not expect, though, the package that you get to arrive with like a phone book full of resources. We're an online company. It's an online world, right? So the package that we send you has a nice thank you letter, great premiums in it that are unexpected and well appreciated. And as I said, they have the letters that have the membership passcodes to get you into all of the top secret locked password protected areas that you will then access all of these instructions, funding sources, tutorials, videos if needed, everything available. So as I said, number one, poor credit's not a problem when you use our hand-selected funding sources found in our members area that we give you access to. This does not mean your local corner banker will do this. That's not what we're talking about. We're not talking about that you can go somewhere else and do this on your own. You need to use, it's like a cake box, right? Can anybody bake a cake perfectly? Yes, of course. If you get the box off the store shelf, it has everything included. It says just add this one or two things, egg, water, and here are the directions, and you can make it perfectly every time. That's what this program simulates, that exact same thing. But again, don't try and do this from scratch. You're not going to be able to successfully do this with your local corner banker. They don't do what we're talking about doing. But we have the relationships with years of history directly through the national business lending programs that will start funding you. That's why we've been such a mainstay in this industry for so many years. Okay, we call our business credit providers funding brands. You may have seen that in the promotional email that went out about today's show, okay? Because that's what they do, that's what they are, okay? Funding brands. Here is an example of one of the many offers that I get every month. I love to have visual demonstrations. So inside the letter, to call your attention to this, they tell you, hey, we've got $50,000 in funding for you for your business. And then inside is the actual check. So there's actual demonstratable funding provided on a regular basis. What did I just say? I said, utilizing this kind of resource, these programs, the instructions, we provide coaching, of course. So you'll have somebody on the phone you can talk to. You'll have an email resource desk that can answer after hours, answer any questions. So what I said to you is, I get an offer like that I can use every single month. So it adds up to more and more and more as you continue to go down the road and go through this program. So that's a great example, tangible, physical, demonstratable example of how this program works differently than anybody try to do it yourself or any other program. Two, if you have no business history yet, as I said, that's one of the things that the search term came up with as why people can't do this on their own. If you have no business history yet, that is no problem if you use my program, because we give you the projected, people used to call this stated income. It's more officially, more regularly called projected income formula, as an entire checklist of what to use to assure you receive funding. This is no documentation needed, unverified business credit offer based on future projections of what your business would make and earn when it receives and uses this type of funding. That is why our program works so well. Does that mean that you need to spend extra money to create a full-on business plan, or to go through all the headache of trying to figure out the software to do yourself? No, absolutely not. This has nothing to do with the business plan, with that laborious process or the expensive software that some people think is necessary to utilize to get funding. No, we have a formula, we have a checklist. From doing this with thousands of other clients, we provide that in the packaging to you, and again, links to it as an online resource. And you can do this. One of the number one questions that people do ask whenever they email in to talk to me directly is, but Tom, I have a brand new business, just started it this month or this year or this day, whatever the case is, okay? So the greatest part about this kind of program and using this formula is that you can do this for a brand new business you just started at day one. There's no such a thing as it has to be 4 years in business or it has to be 2 years in business. Every lender has different specs, different qualifications. Why do you think we hand selected the ones that we did, tested them? I utilize these programs myself. I would never recommend a funding source to you that I didn't already was the guinea pig for in the first place and utilize it successfully in my own business principles. So that is how we came to a lot of the successful determinations in this program. You're looking at one of the people who first utilized these to prove they were successful, and then hand guided, as we said, literally thousands of people through using this. So suffice it to say, we are dialed in perfectly from working with thousands of other clients who have gone before you. So your funding is not going to be trial and error. So that was one. That was two that I just covered. Okay, three. What does it say for number three? Last but not least, pardon me, our funding program can actually provide you with cash flow. Two of the most beautiful words in the business language, right? A lot of people overlook that in their rush to, get the funding and get things started. So our funding program can actually provide you with cash flow, which is important, because think about it logically. Everything that I do, everything that I teach, everything in our program is based on just plain common sense and logic. If you think about it logically, if the lender does not care about your personal credit score or past business history, what do they care about? They love to see that you have started some kind of cash flow coming into your account that can easily be scaled up and grown as an ever-increasing source of income. That way, they see that you will easily have a way to pay back the funding in the future out of the cash flow your business has started making with my help. That is one of the secret sauces, one of the added ingredients, as I said, if we use our cake box analogy, one of the added ingredients that gets mixed in there to make the cake perfect for you every time, even if you're not a baker, even if you don't know the first thing about this kind of process. So this program that we offer our clients gives you the right lenders to get your funding from that have already helped thousands of our customers. It gives you the exact projected income formula to use. It gives you a scalable, what's that word mean? It means whatever you put in, it can grow up larger, larger, and larger and bigger over time. So it gives you a scalable source of cash flow to generate income, which qualifies you for the largest funding sources possible. Okay. Can you get access to some funding even without much cash flow? Yes, of course. But the more I can do for you, the more we can prove for you, this is all third-party verified, right? The more we can prove for you is going into this business from the setup that I create for you. The doors open, the vault's unlocked, the more funding access you can have. Common sense and logic indicates and dictates this. That is everything needed inside one sale price package. So everything to overcome all the most common reasons. I've seen it all, I've heard it all included in one deeply discounted today only until midnight sale price package. Incredible opportunity for those that want to work directly with me, work with our staff, work in these arenas that you can make so much more money, whatever type of business activity you're doing. So this is great and proven business funding program that will work for everyone, anyone, as I just indicated to you through the cake box recipe analogy. As I said, it is a greatly discounted sale price only until midnight tonight. So grab it now. And how you do that is simple and easy. I can see that some people already have skipped ahead, cut ahead in the line to get first access to this, make sure it doesn't sell out, and they're disappointed by missing out on the opportunity. You can get your hands on this immediately. If you're watching me on Zoom, which many people do, open up a new browser tab and type in www.cashnow221.com, cashnow221.com. If you're watching it on a YouTube, people watch all different platforms. On YouTube embeds the link literally in their ecosystem below the video. So if you're within YouTube watching this, you just go look below and you can click that link in the YouTube embed. It all takes you to the same secure checkout page. Or you can click links depending again on what platform you're watching on, what device you're using. You can click links that are either beside or below the video screen and say click here to order, click here to enroll. You'll see it. Get started now, whatever the case may be. You will easily be able to access this amazing program to take advantage of everything and so much more that is available in this opportunity. So grab it now before the cost goes way up tomorrow, and to avoid disappointment of getting shut up, because we do have a limited number of these packages made available. Quantities do sell out because there is high demand on a sale price day like today. I want to talk about one amazing additional thing that is an unadvertised bonus, a special offering for those that have taken your valuable time to be here on a day like today. Okay. When you order, you get the complete funding kit, obviously, with all the lending resources, all the instructions, both written and delivered to you online. We send you a nice welcome package with your access codes included in it and some nice free premiums as a thank you. And we totally create your first income account for you to use to grow your business cash flow. Now, what am I talking about when I say free additional resources, free premiums, welcome instructions? Well, here's an example of one of the things that will be in your cash flow extras welcome package: corporate certificate. So if you don't have an LLC set up yet, you will get that as an included thank you free bonus. Again, as our way of showing appreciation for you taking your valuable time and resources. We truly, from the bottom of our heart, appreciate you doing business with us. It's what has supported us as an education company for over 20 years now. I have never made a dime off of the actual lending that is taking place within these funding grants. So they're not paying me some back end to recommend these programs for you to take advantage of. We're an education company. That's how we that's how we pay our bills, pay our staff, and by word of mouth, we get 80% of our business comes to us, which to me is the best testimonial that what we do works and is truly helping people acquire the funding that they need. As I said, a plus, a bonus, an added free incentive for those that enroll immediately. Plus, here is the great bonus that I'm giving away with all orders placed today before the midnight deadline, okay? I will supply your business with, and again, I said, if you don't have a business set up yet as an LLC, we're including in your welcome package a corporate certificate so that everybody can get started immediately with the best instructions, information, help, filing, funding, all of the things that go into having a successful business. But here's the great bonus that I'm giving away with all orders placed today before the midnight deadline. I will supply your business with enough leads, product sales, what products are best-selling products, and free drop shipping services so you never touch or handle anything. This is a fully passive income setup. It's e-commerce, right? Think of it like a vending machine. The guy or gal that owns the vending machine, do they have much work to do to make that money? No, absolutely not. In fact, in most cases, not only do people just come up and push buttons and put their money in, credit cards now, but in most cases, there's someone else refilling when those quantities run out of that vending machine. Well, in this kind of e-commerce platform, since it's my best-selling products that I'm enabling you, helping you to sell for a profit, obviously I'll have my staff, my virtual assistants, my management will do all of the hand-to-hand work for you. So you do not lift a finger as part of the CFE account additional income program. So let me say that again. I went very quickly because it's exciting to me. I have a passion for teaching and training. I have kids now. It's a great joy for me to try to pass on something to them. I enjoy teaching everybody. So let me repeat myself as clearly as possible. As an added bonus, to give you the number 3 thing that a lot of people overlooked, it is the most important way, pardon me, that assures you're getting the maximum funding possible. I will supply your business, not only with an account, but with enough leads, product sales, and free drop shipping to generate at least $900 into your business cash account. Good deal. Good deal for everyone. Win, win, win. Good deal for you. Good deal for me. As I said, obviously, they're my products. So it's helping all of us, and it's helping the end customer who will come along after you and is looking for these kinds of great resources. And then you can determine, so this is an actual case study, right? With you successfully participating in it. Then you can determine how big you want to make this kind of source of extra income when you see it in action and have a firm grasp on how it works. So your eyes will be opened in seeing the actual money bit by bit flowing into your account from the setup that we've done for you. And then if you want to, I'll jump on a call with you and really break down sort of the under the hood workings of how the program can be scaled to its full maximum potential. And remember, this type of money, this extra money coming into a CFE account for you as income, this extra money is not funding. It's income made for you with no interest cost or repayment needed. It's money you can do whatever you want with, and it is the provable determination that your business is generating cash flow to get access to that funding. Makes sense, right? The more you're getting more and more funding access by showing that you have a scalable source of income set up for your business, even if it's brand new, even if it's only a couple days or weeks old. This is the way that we do the kind of things that help maximize the funding, I just said that, for your business, and will be easily able to get money and access to. So this is a great free bonus, and it's worth at least $900 or more, depending on how big it ultimately grows for you. So take advantage of this great opportunity. To me, the best bonus, however, is the relationship. We start and form relationship. What did I say? I look at our statistics every day. My staff, my virtual assistants send me. I start early in the morning, usually 4:45 a.m., 5:15 if I'm feeling sleepy. my staff sends me first thing in the morning because they're in the Philippines. So nighttime for me is daytime for them. They send me the stats to look at, and 80% of the business that we do with customers is from repeat customers, referral customers. That's the best testimonial I can ever see to the fact that we're doing something tremendously valuable and helpful for people. If you want to get your hands on this program while it's sale price, while it's discounted, with the added bonuses, where they're worth what, 4 times, 5 times the initial investment in the program, you want to do that, it's easy. You can open up a new browser window and just type in cashnow221.com, www.cashnow221.com. That will take you to secure checkout page. Enter in your payment details via credit card, debit card, click submit. Do that immediately so you are not shut out of the program. If you are watching on YouTube, you want to make it even simpler than having to type anything in. YouTube embeds that exact same link right in the actual video feed. So you just go below where the screen is, you click on that. You watch on any other kind of platform, any other kind of device, you're going to see a link beside, below, above, beyond the video screen that will allow you to click the order link, click the enroll link, and all of them will take you to the same secure checkout page. As I said, of course, as all our great programs, comes with a full money back guarantee offer so that you are secure in getting something for your business that many other people have gotten that is going to prove to be extremely valuable for you. So you can begin, you can grow, you can scale, you can see some of the most important things that other people overlook, which is building the business, getting cash flow coming in, and utilizing the funding sources to do whatever it is your business is about doing, whether you're real estate investing, a home-based business owner, storefront, franchise, multi-level, whatever kind of business activity you're doing, investing in the markets, crypto, you name it, it's funding that can be used for any business purpose. And as you saw in the email, we even teach our customers how to pay down personal debt using your business. So you don't want that old personal debt dragging you down. How you can have a free vacation. It's called a corporate annual meeting once a year. Allowed to do it once a year. You can have a lease for a company car paid for. Many wondrous things come from. I just read an article yesterday that said last year the CEO of UPS got $19 million. She got paid for her service in that corporation. Corporate executives lead the good life. You are on the path now with this program to that kind of corporate advantage. We build it for you. We put the pieces in place. Slowly but surely, you get access to more and more and more. And then you can do whatever it is your calling is, your business is. Simply go to the website, type into a browser window, cashnow221.com, click the embedded link that's underneath a YouTube video screen. If that's how you're watching. If you're on another device or another platform and the video is playing on a web page, then you will see the links beside or below the video screen. All of that takes you to the same secure checkout page. Hey, I am right exactly on the end time that I plan to be on for today's program. Thank you so much for taking some of your valuable time. I know that it's an exciting time of the year. People don't want to be bogged down with training, with discipline. But it's your business. It's important. It's something that's going to have a lifelong legacy for you. So I'm glad you took some of your valuable time. It was my pleasure, my privilege. Had a lot of fun talking and teaching about something that clearly has changed my life, has improved the future of my family, and can do so for communities, charities, nonprofit, whatever it is you have a passion for. It starts with business. That's it. I'm out of here. Take care, everybody. Talk to you all again soon. Ciao.